This is my junk room that we're in once again. It gets out of control very easily. If you're new, look for that subscribe word and smash on it. This is my decluttering series. One room, 1 hour, one zone. All this stuff, that's my kids. My oldest is going to go into that tote. Some of it is my tweens. That will be going back into the bedroom soon as soon as my landlord's done working in there. We're going to get started by working quickly. I'm going to start on this side first, this is zone 1. And then over here, we have some things, odds and ends, as a zone 2. I think they're working over in the cemetery, or there's a truck going by that's really loud. And I don't know what they're bringing to college yet. I'm assuming little figurines like Sonic. Knocked over my bag of empties for the Dollar Tree empties videos. And things, as you can see, just get thrown back here. This is a bunch of stuff that's not going to be going to college. That's going to go into the tote. Hey everyone, let's get started. I'm going to start by just throwing things into the hall of the kitchen so I can move in here. It is very cramped and filled with stuff once again. This room seems to get out of control very easily. This bin, we're going to start housing books and video games of my eldest moving out in a few weeks. Stuff that they can easily go through if they're going to bring it to school with them or not. I'm trying to encourage very small amounts going to college, and when they come home on the weekends or a break, they can add on to their dorm room. They sorted through clothes. We have one tote going. It has summer, winter in it because it does stay warm through the end of October in my part of New York and world. A lot of times of the year, it can be very hot in October at times. That tote is full. I'm going to add a few more things in it. These video games will fit right on the top. A lot of the bins that are gross are going to be thrown away. That's my kid. They made a poster of them. Maple Hill, they were varsity cross country. They medaled every year. And put it right on the top with the other poster, which was a cartoon version with the Maple Hill Wildcats logo on it. That bin is full. We're moving into the kitchen. I'm going to disappear for a minute, grabbing some garbage bags so I can place some toys into the bags that are not going anywhere, and stuff that is going to be purged is going into the garbage bags. My husband listens to those, the CDs in the car. If you hold an item for more than 40 seconds, I said 3, leave yourself 40 seconds. If it's more than 40 seconds, put it in the bag, because if you really have to think about it, then you don't need it. It's just taking up space. I noticed a hole in that bag. Those are Glad, so it must have been something pretty sharp to pierce through it, because they usually expand pretty well. I'm also going to purge that basket, and then I'm going to get the lid on the tote and put some things up on top of the tote just to make room so we can continue working in here. That was supposed to be one of the empties. We do empties from Dollar Tree every couple of weeks. They can be found in the Dollar Tree's players list. I save those Sprinkle cans for projects that I've been working on, and I know as soon as I find a project, if I get rid of it, I won't have it. So I try to keep a few of them so I can do craft with me videos for you guys, which we don't do very often, but now that fall's around the corner, we're going to be doing more projects in crafting. There's a craft with me players list for you to check out, as well as our clean with me players list that has all our cleaning, motivation cleaning, and decluttering videos, including laundry routines. We're going to be doing a new laundry routine video soon, an after vacation laundry video. That one did very well, our vacation laundry video. Thank you so much everybody for that. Made quite a bit of money and I was very impressed. That lamp they're going to take to college. It's an area lamp, perfect for their desk, that I got at the Dollar Tree in Massachusetts last vacation. I wasn't able to find them in New York, but I found them in Massachusetts. I quickly swept up the area, so I wasn't stepping on things constantly. Looking for things that are not going to go in the totes for easy grab. And this tote was going to house clothes, but I'm going to put all these belongings into them instead and get the totes for the clothes next week. That way this corner can get cleaned up in here, so it's concealed and hidden away, and all the clutter's inside these bins. I found a piece on the floor that was ceramic, but didn't go to the unicorns that my kid made in 5th grade. I went through them really quickly. All the wire baskets are going to fit in there. Looking through, those are the medals that they won in varsity cross country. They won quite a bit of medals. They've won medals for other programs through their years in the high school, from science to math. Very, very bright young person. Changing camera angles, adding more to the bin. Now that bin's going to sit there and make sure the lid closes on it as you should. And then I'm going to take the other bin and stack it on top to the other one. I thought it was going to be heavy, but I was able to move it. I'm very proud of myself. Then I'm just going to pile up stuff onto the tote that we can easily just move if we need to get in them. The popcorn maker we use a lot. Look through the things to see what's in them, see if we can purge anything. And the camera almost fell. Got the comforters that we're going to go to school with them. That is a really good buy at the Dollar Tree. It's paper that you can scroll up and tack up, and your kids can draw on it for hours. And I found this year's yearbook for my kid. They're going to be very happy about that. I'm changing the camera angle so you can see what I've done. This corner is getting pretty cleaned up. I'm very happy about how quickly we're working. Just looking through bags, I found the other Kirby's that my kid was looking for. And I'm going to grab a couple more bags so we can get some of these other toys concealed and put away until we get more bins. This is what's on the kitchen floor. And we're going to go through this pile together by looking at the items, giving us 40 seconds. If it's more than 40 seconds, then it's going to go bye-bye. That is my 40-second rule. And I got to bend down just for a second and put the lamp back into the storeroom for college and continue working through. I got the purge bags, the toss bags, the sketch pad my kid draws. Make sure the yearbook goes into their bedroom. Moving the camera angle once again. I knocked into the stand a couple of times. I don't want it to fall and record the floor. So make sure that it's focused on me. Getting everything into the bags that's not going back onto the back porch. When we do actually move into a house, we will be able to move less stuff. That's why I downsize so much. Because eventually we're going to be moving out of the apartment and into a house either in Colony or Guilderland, New York, which is Albany County. I'm going to take these bins and move them to the back here with the curtains. I keep extra curtains in case they rip or tear because they're thin, so I can replace them and not have to purchase them. This side I didn't really have to do anything except for pick up a hat. It stayed pretty nice. The right side always ends up in a volcanic explosion, like it just threw up everywhere. So that is why I come into this room often to do deep extreme cleanings for you guys. I didn't fast forward this part because it was just too short of a scene, and I was picking up things and putting things to the back of the room with the other store bins. My goal is to get enough store bins where anything loose will be housed, so when you come back here, you just see the bins, and they'll be easier to move. On top of that, this is what's left on the kitchen floor. I'm just going to pick up a few more things. They're going to go to the front of the house. By mixer we use quite a bit, so that's going to go into the back porch for easy access. The doors used to be blocked and I would have to move the shelves, but we put the shelves in the dining area, and I only brought back in just recently my jelly cupboard, and it's housing our toaster and blender and other items that were just a hot mess on that little silver tray that we used to have up against the wall. It would be a catch-all and people just throw clutter there constantly, and I got irritated and got rid of it. So now it has a pretty jelly cupboard and less mess. Change the camera angle again, and this is what we did. Last look. That pile up was all over the place, and now in those 27-gallon jugs, the clothes are in here until I get a couple more, which will be in about a week, and we'll get my kid all ready to move to school. So all we have to do is pack the car and not be stressed out over everything. because it is a big day. You don't want to be stressed out. Before we go, look for that subscribe word and smash on it. Don't forget to tap on that bell. When we get to 1,800, we're going to issue out 2 $10 Dollar Tree gift cards. One for newbies, one for people who've been around a long time. You must be subscribed and a U.S. resident. We're looking for 10 people to give out one 5 items prize pack from the Dollar Tree valued at $6.25. The same rules apply. You can email me contributes1268@yahoo.com if you have any questions, or go to my Facebook page and like the Facebook page and send me a message. We're also selling t-shirts. We're nearly sold out. We have small and medium left. $14.99 plus shipping and handling, $21 total. If you're interested, just send me an email or a message on Facebook. Thank you everybody for your ongoing, continuing support. You all mean the world to me. I really enjoy doing these decluttering videos. That is everything that is going to the church for the purge box, as well as our recycle bin. This video, we got all of those belongings in those 27-gallon totes. We'll get 2 more for the clothes and some for David's belongings. So all this loose stuff will be concealed and contained. And when you come out here, you're going to see bins rather than an explosion of stuff. A lot of the stuff we still use from time to time. Things get put back here quickly when my landlord's working in the house, so they don't get ruined. Thank you for watching. This is part of the Decluttering series. 1 area, 1 hour, although this one took about 90 minutes. But it was well worth it. Everything that's going to college is visible and easy accessible. Stuff that's staying behind is put away for when they want it later in life.